So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started. Good steal, he just read it. Rashford, he's on a run down the left wing. Rashford. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And the finish! Dealt with nicely by the defence. That is a little undercooked. And here's Lopez. Played out to the right. And it's hoisted clear. Koundé. And here's Yamal. Casado. And here's Ferran Torres.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Burici. Clipped into space. Nice interception, well timed. Balde. Rashford. De Jong. And here's Ferran Torres. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Koundé. Fermin. And here's Ferran Torres.
Ferran Torres really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Rashford. Casado, aim forwards. Yamal tries to dink it through. Rashford, now here's the delivery. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Lopez. Pablo Torre. Kumbula. Pablo Torre. De Jong. Moved on forwards. Rashford. Fermin. Casado. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Can he latch on to this? He's shifting through the gears here. Nice physical challenge. Torre, oh, good spread. Header comes in! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
De Jong. Yamal. Kubasi. Casado. Yamal. Played towards the other side. Rashford. Rashford takes a look up. Rashford. And claimed it back swiftly. Casado. Rashford. Fermin. De Jong. And it's Rashford. Wins the duel this time. Now it's Muriqi. Muriqi out to the right. What a throw in. And they've got a throw. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Costa. Mojica. Mojica shifted upfield. That's going to go a long way. Casado. Rashford. Fermin. Now it's Yamal. And here's Yamal. And here's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
De Jong with the short one. De Jong. And it's Koundé. Ferran Torres opts to play it back. Yamal. That's a nicely weighted pass. De Jong looking for a run-up. Costa. Mojica. Kumbula. Pablo Torre. Driven forward. Koundé. Yamal. Koundé. Here's Ferran Torres. Mojica. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Muriqi. Oh, good spread. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Fermin. Balde, chance to deliver. Balde puts too much behind that. Kumbula. Costa. Darder. Pablo Torre.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Yamal. Casado played out to the left flank. Costa. Costa, gently done. Kubasi. Balde. Casado. Balde. Fermi. And here's Ferran Torres. And here's Ferran Torres! That has been knocked clear. Rashford. Casado. And here's Ferran Torres. He's had a shot! Oh, he's caught him in or out. Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Rashford! Yamal delivers the ball. Oh, he's found him, takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. Barcelona have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Throwing. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now it's Yamal. Mojica. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Pablo Torre. Murici. Played out wide. That is lovely. Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Koundé. Yamal. And here's Ferran Torres. And it's Rashford. Balde puts across him. And that was very necessary. Pablo Torre. And it's played forward. Mojica. Mojica has played it long. And that's put paid to a promising move. Rashford. De Jong. Barcelona looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Koundé. Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Balde. Now it's Ferran Torres. Pablo Torre. Receives it in a good position here. Al Kubasi forwards and with intent. Mojica. Kumbula. Darder. That's really well manoeuvred. Eric Garcia. Yamal. Koundé shifted upfield. Torre spread out to the left. Mojica. And play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Rashford. Casado. Eric Garcia. De Jong. Costa. Tries a measured ball. And he's heaved it away. Mojica. Muscular approach does pay off here. Now it's Morishi. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Does really well to win the ball there. Fermin does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Moved on forwards. Well read, nice interception. Kumbula. Costa. Mojica, gently done. Now it's Yamal, and it's Lopez. And here's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Here we go again then.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Darder. Kumbula. Costa. Mojica forwards and with intent. Al Kubasi with the clearance. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Balde. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And they win it back again. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Mojica chooses to go cross-field. Now it's Morishi. Pablo Torre. Mojica. Can he deliver? There's the shot! Darder plays it short. Koundé, Yamal. Great defending, strong and determined. Costa. Pablo Torre. Costa. Looks to the other side. That has found him in acres of space. Al-Kubasi is there and he can get that clear. Murici. So much time and space here. Now the cross. Al-Kubasi with the clearance. Oh, what a climb! Cleared away. Pablo Torre. And he shoots! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
De Jong. Koundé. Kubasi. Casado. Costa. Can he get onto this? Now it's Murici. Now it's Murici. Oh, that's neat. Out towards the flank. Pablo Torre. Balde tries to clear. De Jong. Koundé. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Rashford. De Jong. Koundé. And it's Lopez. And here's Ferran Torres. De Jong. Casado. And here's Rashford. Out to the left it goes. It's a throw-in. It's a great ball. Clears it away. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And it's played forward. De Jong has created one goal already. Yamal. Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Yamal. Fermin. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
And he cuts out the supply. Eric Garcia. Vermeer. De Jong, and he goes cross-field. Kumbula, aim forwards. Vermeer. Yamal. Lovely bit of skill. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Ferran Torres! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That's not going far. And here's Rashford. That's very neat. And it's Lopez. Aimed in towards the centre. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. De Jong. This might spell danger. Casado. And here's Lopez. Darder does really well to win the ball there. Played out to the right. Keeps on running. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. That's alert and sharp, and very well played.
Eric Garcia, gently done. Casado. Vermeer. De Jong. Koundé. De Jong. De Jong played over towards the opposite flank. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side. Danger averted for now. De Jong. And it's Lopez. And here's Ferran Torres. Koundé. Vermeer. Vermeer is fouled. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Balde really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Koundé. Casado. Over to the left. Nice control. Plenty waiting in the middle. Here it is, crossed in. And that has been clubbed away. De Jong. And it's Lopez. Pablo Torre. Costa. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Hit into the middle.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Balde. Casado. De Jong. Yamal. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now. Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Darder. Shot, surely! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Pings it across. It's a mighty effort! Eric Garcia can get it clear.
This has to be a spell of no fear. They can't leave anything out there.
That's a cute ball. And the ball is out of play. That's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. And it's made its way to him. Pablo Torre, out to the right. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, what? And the shot! And the lead stays intact, just.
Pablo Torre, well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
He thumps it clear. Ball is over the line.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Costa. Mojica. Torre laid out to the left flank.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Yamal. De Jong.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And it's Rashford. Barcelona close now to seeing this one through to the end. Mojica. Darder. Pablo Torre. Rashford wins the duel this time. Ferran Torres. Yamal. Searching pass he's played there. Ferran Torres. Oh, Fermin! He's got a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Costa. Mojica. Up towards the front line. De Jong. Rashford. And it's played forward. Yamal. And he's managed to get free. Costa. Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. Picks it up out wide. He'll try to keep this alive. Yamal. And it's Rashford. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres played through into space. It's a good run down the right. Oh, easy pickings there. And there goes the final whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. And we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this lad, Pau Cubarsí, is another defender schooled in the art of total football. I mean, the strength is part of the package for any centre-back, but what marks him out is his excellent reading of the game, his confidence to go and get on the ball and link up with people further up the pitch. This guy's outstanding.
Okay, interesting. Casado. Rashford. Balde. Casado. De Jong. Tries a deft little ball. Now it's Rashford. Rashford. Look, oh, they could be caught. Yamal! And it's Rashford. And here's Ferran Torres. And here's Lopez. Fermin! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Barcelona break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Mojica. Pablo Torre. Darder, aim forwards. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Balde. De Jong. Yamal. Ferran Torres! It's in! 2-0 and in next to no time. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Kumbula. Oh, there's a probing ball. Rashford. Vermeer. That has been cut short. Casado. Koundé. Casado. Koundé. De Jong. And here's Ferran Torres. Costa with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And he's there to clear it. And it's Rashford. Oh, nice touch. Rashford. Vermeer. Spread out to the left. Pablo Torre. Chance here to counter. Moved on forwards. And here's Darder. Showing good feet. Can he latch on to this? And they've got a throw. Now this could be... Great chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Darder plays it short. Ferran Torres. Koundé. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Rashford looks to get on the end of this. Kumbula. Vermeer. Barcelona leading here after what's been an eventful start to the game. And a chance! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Vermeer, well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Mojica. Mojica, gently done. Casado. Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Fermin. Oh, that's well done, really robust. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's a cute ball. De Jong. Yamal. Ferran Torres. He's cut it out. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Balde, who's set up one goal so far. De Jong. Yamal. Yamal has a look inside the box. Darder. Darder. Murici. That's an excellent interception. Now that's well seen too. Eric Garcia. De Jong. Yamal. Kubasi. Fermin does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Fermin made out to the left flank. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Darder. Mojica. Costa. Mojica. Kumbula. Pablo Torre. Darder forwards and with intent. Very nicely done. Now the ball in. Cleared away. Rashford. Fermin. And it's played forward. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Darder. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Costa. And it's Torre. Now it's Murici. Over to the left. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mojica. Murici! Kunde. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that could set him on his way. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Fermin. De Jong. Great defending, strong and determined. Murici. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rashford. Yamal. Fermin. Yamal. Lovely feet. De Jong. And here's Ferran Torres. It's Rashford! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
De Jong goes short. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Now it's De Jong. And it's Lopez. Lopez. Ferran Torres. He can get that clear. Fermin. De Jong. Casado. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Now it's Ferran Torres. Pablo Torre. That looks a good ball through. He has found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Costa. Mojica. Can he get onto this? It's a promising position. Fermin. It's good running with the ball. Ferran Torres. That is lovely. He is through here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Could be danger here. Good play through for the wide man. Oh, sweet feet. Can he deliver? Lovely ball. Can he finish? Casado. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Fermin. De Jong. That's really well manoeuvred. That's going to go a long way. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And that is as far as they're going to go. Out to the left it goes. Aimed in towards the centre. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And it's Rashford. Balde charging forward down that flank. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Kumbula. That's a lovely, neat pass. De Jong. Pau Kubasi spread out to the left. Costa. Costa shifted upfield. Eric Garcia. Rashford. Balde. Cross goes in there. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. And that's a throw-in. Moved on forwards. Yamal. Ferran Torres. And it's Torre. Muriqi, De Jong wins the duel this time. Yamal. That's really well manoeuvred. De Jong. Yamal. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Clears it away. And it's Casado. Over to the left. Rashford. Balde could try cutting inside here. And he's there to clear it. That's good defending, very good defending. The half-time whistle goes. Hey, views on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further.
So, off we go once more. Kumbula. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Pablo Torre. Oh, he's found support out wide. Balde gets rid without sophistication. Darder. Casado did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Torre. Oh, good spread. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he is slightly undercooked, that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Torre. Darder. Not much subtlety about that challenge. De Jong. Koundé. Casado. And that's a dangerous ball. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Casado. Koundé. De Jong, gently done. Torre did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Costa. Pablo Torre. Played towards the other side. Now it's Torre. Muriqi.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Torre. Big chance! And that was very necessary. Yamal. Ferran Torres. Rashford. And here's Ferran Torres. No way through there. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Kumbula, Costa, Darder. Clipped into space, played into space out wide. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And that has been cleared. Kumbula. Mojica. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And it's been played through. Now it's Ferran Torres. He's found a way through. Cross from Ferran Torres. Mojica is there, and he can get that clear. That is a brilliant interception. Darder. Played out to the right. Casado, gently done. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Morishi. Aim forwards. Eric Garcia. Barcelona are 2 up early in the second half. Out to the left it goes. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Torre. Now it's Morishi. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. There will be a throw-in. Crossing. That has been knocked clear. Darder. Out to the right. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Darder with the short one. Darder's delivery. Yamal. Now then, the ball's come loose. He's got away. Defending of the desperate variety. Fermi. Rashford. Eric Garcia. Kubasi. And it's played forward. Rashford looks to get on the end of this. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Keeps on running. Casado defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Ferran Torres. Great ball if he can get there. Well read, nice interception. Out of play for a throw. Casado proves just a little bit too strong. Moved on forwards. Caresses it through. Now it's Torre, and he's found a way past.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Referee has just said play on. Ferran Torres. Koundé. De Jong cuts it out. Nicely shaped cross. And they've been given a corner. Oh, what a climb! They've done it! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Kubasi. Barcelona suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them.
Fermin. De Jong. Casado. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. De Jong. And here's Ferran Torres. Fermin played out to the left flank. Some good work on the right flank here. That's a good run he's making there. Nice looking ball. Deftly away.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Casado. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a nicely weighted pass. Dardai. Time to deliver. Incoming delivery.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. And it's played forward. Mojica. Can he get onto this?
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for them.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Kumbula. Mojica. Played out wide. Now he's having a shot! Oh, it's come loose.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he cuts out the supply. Yamal. And he goes cross-field. And it's Lopez. Pablo Torre.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That's tidy. Fermin. And here's Ferran Torres.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want an...
The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Kubasi. Pau Kubasi chooses to go cross-field. Clearly not happy with that. Murici. Thinks one through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Darder. Darder played out towards the right wing. The cross. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Kumbula looks to the other side. Mojica. And that's aimed into the middle. And he's heaved it away. Eric Garcia. Fermin. Eric Garcia. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. De Jong. Eric Garcia. Eric Garcia, gently done. Kumbula. And it's Torre. Costa. Delicate ball and it's shot, surely! It's off target and by quite a way. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Well time, excellent interception.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Fermin is the guilty party there. Pablo Torre. Mojica. They are... And he's certainly caught in there. It's a free kick.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Koundé, De Jong, Koundé, Kubasi, Casado, aim forwards.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Yamal spread out to the left. Rashford with the cross. And he shoots! Volleyed effort.
Lamine Yamal really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
And the shot! Costa gets good distance on it. Murici. Eric Garcia. Balde. Casado. Eric Garcia. Balde. And that's that. Barcelona have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. Casado. Fermin. And here's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres with the delivery. Rashford. Rashford opts to play it back. And it's Casado. That's tidy. De Jong. De Jong. It's run loose here. Incoming delivery. Yamal! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Barcelona gain their reward with an early goal. Costa. Mojica. Mojica forwards and with intent. Eric Garcia. Balde. And here's Yamal. Fermin. And here's Ferran Torres. And here's Lopez. Rashford. Lopez. Over to the left. Can he deliver? And here's Rashford. Rashford. Balde. Casado. De Jong. Out towards the flank. Cross. Balde. Casado. Yamal. Costa with a definite foul there. fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Pablo Torre. Balde. Eric Garcia. De Jong. Vermeer. Played into space. Balde tries a cross. Tries to get it clear. Rashford spread out to the left. Lopez. Good take, and is he in?
Out to the left it goes.
That's been won straight back. And it's De Jong. Now it's Yamal. Yamal's cross. Mariki.
And they can counter here.
Calmly anticipates. Eric Garcia. Yamal. Barcelona are already ahead. The perfect start.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed them up.
Darder.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Vermeer.
Ferran Torres.
Barcelona have got themselves in front very early here.
Ferran Torres.
Played out to the left flank.
Aim forwards.
Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Kumbula. Barcelona are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. And it's Lopez. Vermeer.
Out to the left it goes.
It's a throw-in. Rashford. Mariki. Pablo Torre. Mariki. Oh, good spread. Pablo Torre.
Oh, that's nice.
Darder. Yamal. Eric Garcia. Vermeer. Rashford. Vermeer. Casado. And here's Ferran Torres. Yamal. Proves too strong. Mojica. Koundé cuts it out. Yamal looking understandably energised after his goal.
Showing good feet.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Casado. Casado. Balde. Rashford. Balde.
Lovely feet.
Fermin.
Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And he's there to clear it. Struck first time. Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That's not going far. Moved on forwards, and here's the chance to counter. He's found a way through. He's got to be in here. It's a mighty effort. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
De Jong. Casado. Eric Garcia. Rashford looks to get on the end of this. Costa. Darder. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Fermin. And it's played forward. Now that's well seen too. Koundé. Casado. Balde. That's really well manoeuvred. Pablo Torre. Oh, that's a nice ball. Now it's Murici. Murici! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. Mojica. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, smashing header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Barcelona. Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Koundé. Koundé is fouled. Clears it away. Played back in. Yamal. Koundé. And here's Ferran Torres. Now it's Yamal. Yamal! He has done it! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Aim forwards. Eric Garcia producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Over to the left. Knocks it out wide. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Now it's Morishi.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Rashford drives it in. Costa. Pablo Torre. Kumbula moved on forwards. Oh, easy pickings there. Balde. Eric Garcia. And it's played forward. Darder.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
That's really well manoeuvred. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Al Kubasi shifted upfield. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He is just caressing the ball.
Ball is over the line. Rashford with the clearance.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Costa.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good.
Costa. Mojica. Aim forwards.
Looks to the other side, and that has put paid to that.
Eric Garcia. Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres.
This is gone, that's a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Rashford! Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Moved on forwards. Eric Garcia gets across to intercept that. Fermin. Yamal.
Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, that's neat. Oh, it's played, climbs up big! Another fruitless header.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
And here's Ferran Torres. Fermin spread out to the left. Darder. Costa. Mojica.
That's really well manoeuvred.
De Jong. Fermin. Casado. Fermin. De Jong. Kubasi. Koundé. Yamal.
So off we go once more.
Costa. Mojica. Darder. Pablo Torre. Costa.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Aimed in towards the centre.
Eric Garcia getting this one clear.
Darder with the short one. Now here's the delivery.
Gets it away. And it's Costa. Pablo Torre.
Burici! He's scored! The second half sparked straight into life. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Rashford. Strong running down that left flank. Hit into the middle.
That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Mojica. Costa. Pablo Torre.
Played out to the right.
Rashford. Balde. Eric Garcia.
De Jong.
Casado. Kubasi. Fermin. De Jong. And he goes cross-field. Darder. Costa.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Out for a throw. He's got away.
Rashford crosses.
He's had a shot! He's got a goal! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Aim forwards.
Eric Garcia. Koundé. Kubasi. Yamal on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a third.
He looks a really hungry player right now.
Darder. Fermin.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Mojica.
Played towards the other side. And it's played forward.
Fermin. Yamal. Lopez.
That's going to go a long way. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. That'll be a throw. Very nicely done. Koundé. Steaming on goalwards.
Koundé
Has got himself a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Rashford! And that is quite wonderful! A finish right from the top draw. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. Barcelona blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Moved on forwards. And that's put paid to a promising move. De Jong. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Kubasi.
De Jong. Yamal. Ferran Torres. And here's Ferran Torres. Darder forwards and with intent. Balde. Eric Garcia.
Kubasi. Fermin.
And here's Ferran Torres. Nice physical challenge.
Ferran Torres really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Mojica. There he goes, cross-field. Could try cutting inside here. Across it goes. And he's there to clear it. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Fermin. Kubasi. Balde. Eric Garcia. Kubasi. De Jong. Kubasi. Played towards the front line. Mojica cuts out the pass and reclaimed it in a trice. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Ah, such a clever touch. And it's lofted through here. De Jong. Koundé. Casado. Balde. Rashford. Balde. Rashford. That's a good run down the left. Balde. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
He's shifting through the gears here. Fermin. Al-Kubasi shifted upfield. Koundé. Yamal. Ferran Torres. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Torre. Plays it through. Mojica. Up he goes! It goes to show he is human after all.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Balde. Balde. Now he's got space here. De Jong goes short. And that is as far as they're going to go. Fermin aim forwards. And it's hoisted clear. He's cut it out. And that was very necessary. Kubasi. Yamal. Looks to the other side. Pablo Torre. Darder. Darder, gently done. Looks across and plays it in. Defending of the desperate variety. Yeah, he's fouled him now. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Now this is a potential flashpoint, and the referee has his hands full. What a save! Terrific reactions! Balde. De Jong. Yamal. Balde.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Yamal. Femi. And it's Rashford.
He has found the way through. That's very neat.
Balde. Rashford. Fermin.
Fermin!
De Jong. Casado. Balde. Rashford. Balde. And it's Rashford. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Koundé. De Jong. Eric Garcia. Balde. Rashford. Barcelona can't seem to retain possession. And it's Balde.
Played into the middle.
Mojica. Moved on forwards. Well read, nice interception. Kubasi. Casado. Balde. Kubasi. Casado. Casado.
Forwards and with intent. Can he get onto this? Now that's a lovely exchange.
Torre does really well to win the ball there.
Just 5 minutes left.
Fermin. Kubasi. Costa. Mojica. Pablo Torre. Torre, who does have an assist to his name.
And he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Ferran Torres. Rashford. Rashford played out to the left flank.
Nice control. Looking to go deep.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Koundé. Kubasi. Fermin. Yamal. Pablo Torre.
Now, what about a counter-attack?
Yamal, and he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Morishi.
Chance! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Hika.
Kunde with the clearance. He slings it in.
Keeper's got good distance on that.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. Darder. Eric Garcia tries to clear.
So that's got things underway.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders, and it's very...
There's the header! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Barcelona gain their reward with an early goal. Costa. Kumbula, aim forwards. Balde did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Ferran Torres. Yamal. And here's Ferran Torres. Lopez, Rashford. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. That's really well manoeuvred. Costa producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Pablo Torre. Kumbula, Darder. And it's played forward. He's shifting through the gears here. Up he goes! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And here's Ferran Torres. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Kumbula moved on forwards.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Murici. Oh, good spread.
A heavy challenge. Referee has just said play on.
Rashford. Balde. Rashford.
Ferran Torres really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Murici, and it's Torre. Rashford. Fermi. De Jong. And here's Ferran Torres. Lopez. Pablo Torre. Pablo Torre. Murici.
Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Darder plays it short. And it's Darder.
Played in deep, climbs up big! He's scored! They back in business. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Costa.
And it's played forward. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. A corner it is then. Cleared away.
And that is out of play.
Back in once, gets his head on it!
Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
This was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it.
Koundé.
Barcelona keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it.
Yamal. Koundé.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here.
Succumbs to the pressure. Koundé. Yamal. De Jong. Costa. Kumbula.
Dardai. That's really well manoeuvred.
Kubasi.
De Jong.
Balde.
Rashford.
Balde.
Eric Garcia. Barcelona not making any meaningful inroads despite all the time they've had with the ball.
Pablo Torre.
Dardai.
Costa.
Mojica.
Mojica shifted upfield.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
And he goes cross-field. Kubasi. Koundé.
Koundé played over towards the opposite flank.
Pablo Torre. Costa, aim forwards. Played out to the right. That's tidy. Cross goes in there. And he shoots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Mojica. Costa. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, easy pickings there. Out to the right. Ball is over the line. The referee's awarded a free kick. Rashford. That's really well manoeuvred. Shapes to shoot! And that was very necessary. He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
And it's Torre. Torre knocks it out wide. Showing good feet. Costa. Pablo Torre. Darder. Kumbula. Darder. Driven forward. Costa. Kumbula. Darder. Kumbula. Pablo Torre. Costa. Well read, nice interception. Casado. Rashford. Balde has created one goal already. 15 minutes till half-time. Lobbed in behind. Darder. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now that's well seen too. Rashford. Oh, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Kubasi. Fermin. De Jong. Moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Costa. Mojica. It's a lovely, neat pass. Fermin. And here's Ferran Torres.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Plays it through. Eric Garcia tries to clear. Ferran Torres. Yamal. Oh, nicely intercepted. Muriqi. And the cross comes in.
It's a mighty effort! Danger averted for now.
Well, couldn't quite control it.
Barcelona, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Costa. Muriqi. Casado gets it away.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Mojica. Muriqi. Oh, good spread. Balde is there and he can get that clear. Nice control. Rashford aim forwards. De Jong. Fermin. Eric Garcia. Rashford. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Balde. Oh, nice touch. And it's Rashford. And here's Ferran Torres. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Great defending, strong and determined. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He can run onto that. That's a... Tries a shot! De Jong looks to the other side. And that's been won straight back. Kumbula. Darder. Costa. And it's played forward. Balde. And here's Ferran Torres. Darder, and the keeper's got it again.
Ferran Torres really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Costa. Darder. Pablo Torre. Now it's Muriqi, played out to the right. Pablo Torre. Darder. Darder, played out towards the right wing. Aimed in towards the centre. And it's Torre. Torre, oh, good spread. And he has been fouled there. Good is he? That is a gem! An absolute gem! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, that is a bit special. At the start of the second half.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Yamal. And here's Yamal. That's good play. Casado. And here's Ferran Torres. Rashford. Now it's Rashford. And here's and the finish! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's Torre. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Darder. Casado. Balde. Fermin. Yamal. De Jong. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Balde. Now he's got space here. And that is going out for a goal kick. Costa. Is onto it in a flash. De Jong. Koundé. De Jong. Eric Garcia. Casado. Balde. Rashford. Balde. Oh, a delicate chip through. So nearly the perfect ball. Costa. Pablo Torre. Balde shifted upfield. Now it's Rashford. And here's Ferran Torres. And it's Balde. And here's Ferran Torres. Oh, that's neat. Plenty waiting in the middle. Now it's Lopez. And that has sent him sprawling. Costa. Pablo Torre. Kumbula. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Casado. Can he latch on to this? Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Fermin. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Koundé. Yamal. Now he's off and running. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Balde. Rashford. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Darder. Kumbula. Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. De Jong. Casado. Balde. Eric Garcia. Played into space out wide. Now it's Morishi. He's found the way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rashford. And it's Lopez. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Ferran Torres.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Yamal. Fermin. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Morishi, clearly not happy with that. De Jong. Casado. Balde. It's run loose here. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. De Jong has failed to find anyone. Darder. Costa. Now it's Morishi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Fermin. Out to the right. And it's played into the middle. Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Oh, what a great leap. He had no right to get to that.
Eric Garcia. Casado. De Jong. Costa. Darder. Aim forwards. Not the most accurate pass. Rashford. Casado. De Jong. That's the throw. They get a throw in. Balde. Fermin.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
And he thumps it clear.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Tries to get it clear. And it's played forward.
That has been cut short. And it's Olmo.
Danny Olmo is having a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Costa getting this one clear. Koundé.
Rashford. And here's Danny Olmo. And here's Ferran Torres. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Cleared without complication.
Muriqi.
And here's the chance to counter.
Yamal wins the duel this time.
De Jong.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Casado.
And here's Ferran Torres.
Casado. Yamal.
Both sides a bit too casual in possession. Real chance! And the ball's come loose here. And that has been clubbed away. Goes for a shot! So close to drawing level.
Well, you really expect him to hit the target from there.
Played towards the other side.
Darder moved on forwards. And he's there to clear it.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
That's really well manoeuvred. Eric Garcia does really well to win the ball there.
Dani Olmo.
And here's Ferran Torres.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Muriqi.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress.
And it's Rashford.
Rashford going full tilt down the left. And here's Rashford. And here's Rashford. Oh, such a clever touch.
Balde.
And that's aimed into the middle.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Pablo Torre. Torre played out towards the right wing.
And the shot! just lacked a decent finish.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Balde. And it's Pedri. Into the last 5 minutes. Dani Olmo shifted upfield.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Balde. Pablo Torre. Murici. And he's surging through. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Yamal. Now it's Ferran Torres.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Mojica. Mojica chooses to go cross-field. And it's Pedri. Balde. Pedri. Now it's Pedri. Oh, smashing header!
Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Darder. Costa. Darder wins the duel this time. Mojica. Mojica played over towards the opposite flank. Darder. Deep into stoppage time. Pablo Torre. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Yamal. Barcelona desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. Eric Garcia aimed forwards. Kumbula. Costa. This really is a feel-good football match. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. Lopez. And he's had a shot! Cleared without complication. Now it's Murici. Calmly anticipates. Balde. Rashford. Eric Garcia. Casado. Balde. De Jong. Fermin. And here's Ferran Torres. Pablo Torre. Darder. Kumbula. Rashford. And here's Ferran Torres. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Now that's well seen too. And back to the keeper they go. Kubasi. Eric Garcia. Fermin. And it's played forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Mojica. Costa. That's very neat. Oh, smashing header! And he's done it! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And here's Ferran Torres. Out to the left it goes. And a cross. And it's hoisted clear. Moved on forwards. Costa. Darder. And it's Torre. Darder forwards and with intent. Rashford. De Jong. That's really well manoeuvred. Kubasi. Vermeer. De Jong. Costa cuts it out.
Vermeer really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Pablo Torre! He scores! 2-0 and in next to no time. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Vermeer. And here's Ferran Torres. Well, they can break here. Tries to dink it through. Is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Casado shifted upfield. Rashford. Decent progress down the left. Rashford. Rashford crosses. And that's the keeper's ball. Mojica. Barcelona are in serious threat of getting left behind. 2 goals down already. Vermeer. And here's Ferran Torres. De Jong. Now who's going to be first to this? Purring through the gears. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Mojica. Done delicately. Koundé, Yamal. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. And it's Torre. And he's picked out the run. Now this could be a chance. Great chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's going to go a long way. Got a throw in. Mojica. Mojica. Can he get onto this? Oh, that's neat. Plenty waiting in the middle. Lovely bit of skill. Costa. Costa proves just a little bit too strong. Out to the right. Darder. Oh, good spread. Played back in. Eric Garcia, aim forwards. Now it's Ferran Torres. Costa. And it's Darder. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that has been clubbed away. Now then, the ball's come loose. Costa. Over to the left. Cross goes in there. Rashford. Fermin. De Jong. Kubasi. De Jong. Fermin. Eric Garcia. Eric Garcia, gently done. Kumbula. Ferran Torres. And here's Ferran Torres. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Yamal is fouled.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Rashford! And that is quite wonderful! A finish right from the top draw! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! That was beautiful. Something close to genius. We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Darder. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Played into space.
Yamal tries making a foray down the right. Succumbs to the pressure. Mojica shifted upfield. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Fermin. That's really well manoeuvred. Who's he going to play in? Darder. Costa. Darder. Pablo Torre. Moved on forwards. Yamal. Eric Garcia. Casado. Rashford. Fermin. Koundé. Yamal. Fermin. He's in plenty of space here. Gets it away. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Casado. Lovely feet. And here's Rashford. Now, what about a counter-attack? Mariki. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's played forward. Balde. Rashford. And it's Lopez. Yamal! Costa. Mojica. Aim forwards. Eric Garcia gets across to intercept that. Koundé. Fermin. Fermin forwards and with intent. Yamal. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Mojica. Costa. Mojica. Yamal producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Fermin. Eric Garcia. Moved on forwards. Darder. Costa. Mojica. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Casado. Murici. Chance for a shot! Mojica. Played towards the other side. Darder. And it's Darder. Costa. Out towards the flank. Nice control. Hit into the middle. Fermin. Rashford. Fermin.
Yamal. Ferran Torres! Kumbula. Costa. Mojica. That's a good run down the left. Mojica. Pablo Torre. Ferran Torres. Kumbula. Pablo Torre. Darder. And that's aimed in, climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Barcelona, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Rashford looks to get on the end of this. Can he latch on to this? And that was very... And we're underway again.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Mojica. Eric Garcia. De Jong. Koundé. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. Casado. Yamal. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Costa. Mojica. Costa. Mojica. Costa. Costa. Costa chooses to go cross-field. Murici. Played out to the right. Pablo Torre. Oh, sweet feet. De Jong tries to clear. Pablo Torre. And he's heaved it away. Yamal. And it's played forward. Cuts out the pass. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Muscular approach does pay off here. Koundé. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Casado. Balde. Rashford. Balde. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, can he finish? Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Costa. Mojica. Costa.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Well timed, excellent interception. Casado. Yamal shifted upfield.
It's Lewandowski! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Tries to get it clear. Yamal.
Fermin! And again the keeper stands strong.
And he's there to clear it. Proves too strong.
And here's Lewandowski.
That's a nicely...
Shot a goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, what a climb! Just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Mojica. So, can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Aim forwards. Eric Garcia. Koundé. Yamal. Costa. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Rashford. Just about up to the hour now. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Balde. Casado. Balde. Rashford looking understandably energised after his goal. And it's Balde. And here's Lopez. Lovely, now then. Yamal. Koundé. De Jong. It's a good run down the right. Koundé delivers the ball. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. Pablo Torre. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Some good work on the right flank here. Now it's Morishi. And that has sent him sprawling. Now it's Torre. Mojica. Eric Garcia tries to clear. Fermin gently done. And he's away. Lewandowski played out to the left flank. He has found the way through. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Eric Garcia. Kubasi moved on forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. Costa, delicate ball, and it needs to be. De Jong. Yamal, aim forwards. Darder. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And it's played forward. He's shifting through the gears here. Costa. Murici. De Jong gets over and intercepts. Casado. Rashford forwards and with intent. Now it's Yamal. Mojica with the clearance. Darder. Costa. Costa played over towards the opposite flank. Darder. He is just caressing the ball. Mojica looks to the other side. Darder played out towards the right wing. Played into the middle. De Jong attempts a clearance. Costa does really well to win the ball there. Pablo Torre. Casado gets good distance on it. Nicely intercepted. And it's Darder. Oh, that's nice. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. De Jong, that's really well manoeuvred. Casado shifted upfield.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Pablo Torre. Oh, good spread.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Yamal chasing after it. Mojica. And he goes cross-field. Balde wins the duel this time. Ball is over the line. Time for a change in personnel. He's found the way through. That has been knocked clear.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Rashford. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Dani Olmo, Casado, Yamal, Dani Olmo. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Casado, Yamal. That's tidy. Now here's the delivery. And he's there to clear it. Clears it away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He is through here. Eric Garcia with a fine tackle. Throwing. Mojica.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Great defending, strong and determined.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Yamal, spread out to the left, and it's Rashford. Delivered with swing.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Played towards the other side. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode. They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
Yamal is onto it in a flash. And they can counter here. Dani Olmo, out to the left it goes.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, there's a probing ball. That has been cut short. Pablo Torre. Murici.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Koundé, gently done. Oh, red, nice interception. Pablo Torre. Now it's Murici. Mojica. De Jong. Yamal.